Yes, this is the problem. Okay, here an isosceles triangular plate, an isosceles triangular plate of negligible thickness. It is an isosceles triangle of negligible thickness. Isosceles triangular plate with negligible thickness as 25 mm sides, and they given attitude as a 35 mm, and it is placed on HP such that in the front view it's seen as an equilateral triangle. Okay, in the front view it is seen like a equilateral triangle, sides of 25 mm, and with the sides that is parallel to VP inclined 45 degree. Draw the top and front view and also determine the inclination of the plate with reference to the plane. So this is a problem. So here in our introduction class I explained in some of the cases they are not given inclination for both the planes. Only they will give inclination for one plane, and for another plane they given some condition. So this is also such a problem. In this problem only a 45 degree to HP is given, but not given for VP inclination. Instead of VP inclination they given a direct view, means how it is appears. Okay, means if you give the inclination also we get the front view, correct? If you give the inclination, from the inclination we get the front view, but here directly they given the front view, and from the front view we are going to get the inclination. Clear? Okay, and from this problem, so you have to first identify this is an equilateral isosceles triangle, means two sides are equal, first thing. Second thing, whether it is a resting on HP or VP. Here it is placed, it is not rest. Okay, that is most important. It is not rest, it is placed on HP, means it is stand like a HP. Means if you stand on HP means you will get a front view first. Okay, if it is rest on HP means you will get a top view first. According to our conditions, if we rest on HP we will get a go with a top view first, correct? But here it is rest, it is placed means just take an example of your book, and your book it is not rest on HP. Instead of resting entirely on that book on the floor, if you stand your book like vertically, okay, place vertically means standing position. If you stand that book on a HP means, so which view you are going to get? You are going to get front view, means you have to start with the front view. So condition is it is placed on HP, means it is triangle stand on HP like this. Okay, if it is placed means entire thing we are going to placed on the HP. Okay, but here not, it is it is not rest, it is placed, it is standing. Clear? That's why you have to start with the front view first. And second thing, then not given inclination for VP. So instead of VP inclination they given it is, say it is seen like a, it is appears like a equilateral triangle. This is isosceles triangle, means two sides are equal, it is become equilateral triangle in the second position. That is what A given. And the third position is as usual it is inclined to 45 degree, that is in the third position. Clear? Yes, we'll start the problem. First you have to construct the isosceles triangle. Okay, this is what the isosceles triangle. So this is what previous problem set square we discussed. Okay, so this problem is isosceles triangle. First you have to construct the isosceles triangle, and it is with the edge condition. Okay, so because it is stand on HP means it is standing on only a side, not on the corner, so you have to go with a edge condition. So edge condition, and this is of 25 mm and 35 mm. So altitude is 35 mm. So take a line, okay, from your scale anywhere on the XY line and give 25 mm. First placed. Next, this attitude means exactly from the center the line is passing, that line is become an attitude. That line length is how much? 35. You have to give 35. place it. Next, take the line, okay, and from your scale and pencil join this edge. This is what the isosceles construction. Okay, if you want you can cross verify. This is of 25 and this is of 35. What they given, attitude is 35 and this base side is 25. And after that you have to go for the naming. This is called as a dash, B dash and C dash. Clear? So I written it on the XLN because it is placed on HP, means that entire triangle is placed, means the triangle is placed on HP. That's why I written on it on XY line. Next you have to go for VP, means top view. Either you can write it on the XY line or you can take any convenient distance, no problem. So with the scale you just join these lines, okay, and this line you have to increase the thickness. That is what become the top view. So if you see from the top that C is visible, A is not visible and B is visible. Okay, see, the problem is either you can draw on the XY line, no problem, or you can take any convenient distance. It is not a problem. Okay, the first position is over. We draw on first position. Clear? The second position is they are not given VP inclination because we write it on the VP first. So VP inclination is second position. But here in the problem they are not given VP inclination. Instead of VP inclination they directly given the front view, means it is look like this. Okay, so you have to construct. So in the second position, this isosceles triangle, it is tilted in such a way that it look like exactly a equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all the sides are equal. That you have to construct here. Okay, so same 25 mm side you have to take. Okay, next is how you are going to construct the equilateral triangle. The same thing, we use the same procedure. So take the arc from here 25 mm, cut the arc, and from here same 25 mm, cut the arc. Okay, like this you have to cut the arc. Okay, once you cut the arc you will get an intersection point, and that intersection point is nothing but, see, in the problem they given it's the isosceles triangle in the first position, and in the second position is inclined to VP in such a way that it is look like a equilateral triangle. So from this we can get the inclination how much. So if you want you can cross verify. This is a 25, this is a 25, everything is 25. Clear? So it is a equilateral triangle. So next what you have to do is you have to, okay, so you have to project, okay, okay, so take this distance, you have to project, and from that you are going to get the inclination. How means, so 35 is there, so this is what inclined. Always in the previous problem what we have to do is we are going to incline this and we will get the this view. But here in this problem it is reverse. So this problem is this view is given and we have to construct this one. Okay, so from this, clear, and take the arc compass, your compass, and from here type 35, then cut the arc. So this line, this is what the a top view intersection. Clear? So this angle you have to measure it. draw a line just for measuring purpose. Okay, then measure it with the help of your protractor. Measure it. It is of 52. So if that isosceles triangle is tilted up to 52 degree, it will look like a isosceles triangle. Okay, either in the problem they give VP inclination is 52 is also same, or it is look like a isosceles triangle is also equilateral triangle is also same condition. So in the problem they give an equilateral triangle. In some problem they may give 52 degree. If it is 52 degree tilted, then it is look like a equilateral triangle. This is what the special condition they given. And in the third position I told it is purely in reconstruction position. Here you just take that inclination of 45 degree to HP. Okay, so here first you have to draw HP inclination. Okay, first you have to draw 45 degree line anywhere. So the inclination is 45. Okay, draw it. Next what you have to do is you have to reconstruct this position, this. Okay, so take this, it is a 25 mm. So take the line, so from anywhere. Okay, so mark 25, place here. Next what you have to do is take this arc, so from here cut 25 because it is a equilateral triangle, and from here again take a 25. I told it is a reconstruction. Like this you have to reconstruct. Okay, with the help of compass and scale you have to reconstruct, measure the side length and place and measure it. Okay, and afterwards this is what the A dash, B dash and C dash, and here it is C of A, and this is B dash. Same thing you have to write it here. It's a dash, and this is a C dash, and this is a dash, sorry, B dash. So either you can rotate, this is a of like this 30 degree, or you can rotate like this, means draw a 30 degree like this and you can draw it, or you can draw 30 degree like this and you can draw it. So both are same. The angle is how much? The angle is 45. Okay, so here what he did is he taken 45 degree like this. Okay, this is also correct. Okay, or you can draw 45 degree this side, it is also correct. Okay, so next is you have to project the line for final top view. So like this you have to project, and A is here and A is here, B is here. Okay, so B line is here, exactly vertical line you have to draw. Then C is here and C is here, and take the line. Then A to B you have to join, B to C you have to join, C to A. You have to and give the naming. This is of A, this is B, and this is C. And finally you have to show the arrow mark. This is what the projection arrow mark. Okay, so in this is a special problem Why? Because in the VP inclination, say here in the VP inclination, they're not given inclination. Instead of inclination, they given the direct front view. Okay, and third one is as usual, HP inclination is as usual, and this isosceles triangle tilted in such a way that it will look like a equilateral triangle, and from that you get an inclination of 52 degree. Write down HP for VP inclination, it is 52 degree. So next set of plane is square. Okay, so in the square, you have a first position like a triangle, second position and third position. So first position also will get a front and top view, second position also front and top view, and third position also front and top view. Clear? So only the difference is in the square we have a 4 points, in the triangle we have only 3 points. That is the one difference. And in the second difference, what is, it is a diagonal in the square. Okay, in square we get the diagonal, but in case of triangle, okay, we get a median. So this is what the diagonal. Okay, so the problem here, it is based on the, some problems are based on diagonals. If the problem is based on diagonals, then we have to go with the locus method. If there is no diagonals, directly they given the side problem, then it is a normal method. Clear? Here also same thing, first position, second position and 3 positions you will get. And take a first problem, a square lamina of a side 40 mm, a square lamina of side 40 mm. Say here square lamina, the lamina is square lamina. First thing you have to identify, it's a square lamina of 40 mm side. Then one of its side means it's the edge condition, and on HP means it is rest on HP. So first position, we got the first position. First position, what you have to do is you have to write the top view first with the side condition, clear, of square lamina. And second thing, it is inclined to lamina 30 degree HP and make 45 degree to VP. Draw its projection. So it is resting on HP, so that second inclination is HP 30 degree and third inclination is VP 45 degree. Okay, see here, I will show you. First what you have to do is you have to write the XY line. This is X, HP, VP, these things are common. Okay, that you have to write a one line, and that line name it as XY, and HP is a below one, VP is a above one. First you have to construct a square. So square means it's a edge condition, so left side you have to write a square of 40 mm. Okay, so draw a vertical line of 40 mm and place it. Next, exactly square means the inside angle is 90 degree, means they are perpendicular with each other, so directly 90 degree take, okay, from the protractor, and again 40 mm. Here if you want, you can use your compass, or else directly use the scale, okay, and draw it. Again the length is 40 and same perpendicular, and lastly you have to join. This is what the square. Okay, and name it. This is a 1 point extra you will get, A, B, C and D, but in the triangle only ABC, but here A, B, C, D. Okay, after this again same thing, you have to project. So you have to project these 2 points, you have to project all the points. Okay, so here B and C merged, A and D are merged. Okay, that's why only 2 lines. If they are not merged, means you will get a 4 different lines, and you have to name it. If you see from the front, A dash is visible but D dash is not visible, that's why I written in the bracket. And here B dash is visible but C dash is not visible, I written in the bracket. And you have to show the arrow mark projection. So this is a first view, representation of first view. Second position, inclined 30 degree HP and 45 degree to VP. Yes. Second position, this line is there now. This is 30 degree inclined. You have to construct this line for 30 degree. So what you have to do, you have to measure this line distance. It should be 40. 40 is here. So here also same 40. So what you have to do is take a line, okay, place it and take a protractor, mark 30 degree, angle is 30 degree, mark 30 degree, and then draw a line 30 degree, and with the help of scale, okay, mark 40. So this line is 40 mm and angle is 30. Clear? And name it. This point is A dash of D dash, at this point B dash of C dash. So once we got the front view, then we want top view. So first project this line, then project this line, and here first A, first you have to mark A. So take this A is here and A is here, then B is here, then B is here, then C from the same thing. So C is here, so C, then D is here, then D. Like this you have to mark. So after that you have to join this A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay, so exactly you have to join with the help of scale. So this point should coincide with this. Okay, that should be very important. The line, this line up to here. See, then you have to join, then you have to join, then name it as, this one is a, this one is a B, a C and D. So this is of your second position, and show the arrow mark. So this is projected like this, and this one is projected downward. So this is square, it is exactly placed on HP, look like a original shape and size. But if you tilt 30 degree, it will look like a rectangle. It is not look like a square, it will become a look like a rectangle. That is what second position. See, the third position is 45 degree. So here take 45 degree, okay. So 45 degree from your compass, take 45 degree and draw a one line. And in the software what you have to do is, in the software directly we copy this and we are going to move this and place it, okay, move this and placed here, then with the help of rotate option, so I'm going to rotate this point like this. This is what the software way of method. But in the manually, so you have to place first this, okay, this is how much you have to measure all the distance, okay, or directly either you can use scale or compass. So you can use scale or compass. So this is of AD. First you have to draw AD. So AD of 40, so it won't change the side length, so it is 40. So 40 and place here, then increase this thickness because it is visible, all the thick line represents visible, okay. So write it, this is A and this is D. Now I need a point B and C. I need a point B and C. Either you can go with the measuring this side with a perpendicular. Okay, this is also one method. Or else you can take a compass from A to B, measure, cut the arc, D to C, measure, cut the arc. Okay, first thing, measure this. So this distance you have to measure. Okay, it is 34.64. Take the arc. So from here 34.64 and cut the arc. Similarly, same, it is of 34.64, cut the arc. Then what you have to do is you have to measure the distance from A to C. Means with the help of compass, place here A and mark C. Okay, so mark a distance between this cross. Okay, so crossly you have to measure. So this A to C you have to measure, means by this. Okay, by the compass, place here and you can place here on C. It is of 52.92. Okay, like this you have to measure, or else you can simply take your compass, okay, and place here. That is also another way. So place compass A and place it D. Okay, that is that you have to measure. It is of 52.92. So take that, and from here 52.92. Okay, and cut the arc, and from here same thing, 52.64, cut the arc, so that you will get an intersection point that you can name it as, this one is B and this one is C. So here reconstruction you can do your own, no problem, that, but it should be exactly match with the previous one. So this point intersection you have to okay, like this you have to it should be exactly, okay, exactly perpendicular. See, what I do is I just reconstructed that entire thing on this 45-degree line. And the last step is you have to project. And first you have to project the point A. So A is here, exactly vertical line. A is here. Next B, so B is here. C, so C is here, and D is here. Then take the same line. Okay, so join A to B, you have to join B to C, you have to join C to D, and D to A. Then give the name. This one is A dash, this is a B dash, this one is C dash, and last one is D dash. Like this you have to name it, then show the arrow mark. Okay, so this is what the three important positions. So the first position, this is what, okay, second position and third position. So first position, as it is a square, it is a true shape in the front end, in the top view, but in the with inclination of 30 degree it is look like a rectangle, and if we incline 40 degree to HP, then it is a final position of A dash, B dash, C dash. This is what the a final position it is look like, front view and top view.